Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Coffee Break. This is Dr. Michele, and I would like to say happy second anniversary to this Coffee Break. Yes, friends, you heard it right. I'm personally celebrating a milestone in Coffee Break, and that is the second anniversary, and then how we have grown. And it means that I started it during the pandemic. You heard it right. I started this during the pandemic. And I thought and I said that I will stop. Well, the life is different now. I'm still here, you're still there, and we're gaining a lot of friends here at Coffee Break. So celebrate with me, get your tea, get your coffee, get your drink. Like what I have, this is my orange kefir. But it's actually nice to talk about some things that's close to heart. So that's why this afternoon, I'll continue with my discussion about women and career. And as I said, um, Coffee Break is there to hold hands with people while we are navigating a difficult and different time during the pandemic. I thought I will stop, but in reality, even though that we are just a few here, whenever I would broadcast live, there would always be people who would watch this on replay. There will be people who will be watching on YouTube, and there are a lot of people whom I know ginagawa daw nila akong radio in Spotify. And then whatever platform you're using it, either your team live or team replay, I know that we are here to bless each other. I know that we are here to grow in our family, in our faith, and of course in our well-being. So I hope that you continue to join me as I continue doing Coffee Break. And I said again, we're going to continue our topic on women and career. Some of you who are watching, some of you are career women, I know. So let me just ask first a question. If you can, please put there in the comment, what are your greatest challenges? I think that lahat tayo may challenge. But what is it that have you ever thought of giving up your work because you would like to stay home more with the kids? Ayan. Ang daming ganyan yung nangyari, friends. Actually, I have many friends, even in my network, issue nila yan, that they want to actually have more time with their kids. But they would realize, pero hindi ko yata kaya na to stay at home. But I would still want to have my career. Alam nyo, I think we are just, that's the topic that I would like to pursue with us this afternoon. Many of us, we always see that life should be lived in choices. Yes, life is always a choice, but you can choose to actually integrate both. Ano ito ibig sabihin? Sa mga nagdadasal na sana I have more time at home, sana I can see my kids, I can monitor them in school. Eh di ba parang pinagbigyan tayo ngayong pandemic that our kids are home, we are home, and we're monitoring them more in school. Yun nga lang, everything's happening at home because we are in the middle of pandemic. But we, when this happened, we also complained. Ano yung mga complaints sa mga nanay? Pagod na sila. And even women, even if you're not a mom, they need to attend to so many things. They're left with so many chores, right? And then they need to do almost everything for the house, for their family, and at work. Some of you, I know, sa gabi nag-email because they'll be more efficient, they'll be more focused, and whatever it is, life would always give us a package. Some of it we like, and some of it we don't like. And being career women, us women, really, it's magic and how we can actually do so much. I realize that many times we are just operating on the mindset that we have to I need to give this up to be able to have kids. I need to give up my career to be able to have kids. I cannot be fully a mom kung meron akong trabaho. So I think we have to also learn a life of not or, but a life of and. We're always operating in either this or that. But what we need to realize is that we can operate on this and that. As I always share with you, we cannot have it all. We can have it all, but not all at the same time. Kaya ako naniniwala ako that, okay, I want a career. But it doesn't mean that, yes, you have a career, you have something for yourself while you're raising your kids, but it doesn't need to operate in a career that you will, you can still have a career, but it doesn't mean that you have everything in your plate. Meaning you're the top boss, na parang so many responsibilities are with you, that's keeping your time away from your family. So, yun sa akin, yun yung parang I can have both, but I need to adjust certain standards that I would like to have with what I can do. So kapag ito lang yung limit ko, ito lang yung kaya ko, ito lang yung gagawin ko for now. And that is what I would like to for us to reflect about. I believe that we women should have a career that suits the woman that God created us to be. I'll repeat that. Our careers as women should suit, should fit, should align to the woman that God created us to be. And bakit ko ito nasabi? Because we cannot compare ourselves to men in terms of their career. We cannot also compare the way we do career with other moms, with other women, with our sisters, with our cousins, because it's totally different. So these are the points that I would like us to reflect regarding our career, regarding how can we choose that. Some of us, the formula for career, it's not the full employment. But some of us, the formula for a career is maybe studying, and maybe like what I did. I was studying, but I'm keeping a career that is flexible for me, that I can accept projects, I can decline it if I can. So it can be like that, and you still have that profession. It can also be a business. It doesn't mean to be a very big business, but a home business that I know many of us have. Ayan, Mara, nandito ka. My friend here, Mara. Uulitin ko yung ating sinasabi. Our career should actually help us to become the person that God created us to be. And also, when we choose the career, it does not need to be or. It does not need to be this or that, but it can be this and that. Because many, not just, I know some of you, the concern is that, aalagaan ko ba yung pamilya ko? Either you're taking care of your older parents, or it's just it's your kids, di ba? Alaga ko pa pamilya ko, hindi na ako magtatrabaho. Minsan, kailangan, yes, we have to give up something. But many times, it's not supposed to be the permanent solution. It can be a temporary pause. So I really call it a temporary pause. Somebody asked me before that, what about me? I would like to really be on top of my career. I would really would like to climb the corporate ladder. A few women ask me, hindi ba ako maiiwanan? Hindi ba ako maiiwanan if I stop? Who's counting? Who's counting? Who's counting the time? Who's counting the rank? Kasi ito yung una nating tandaan. This is one thing that I would like us to reflect about. The first thing that I would like us to reflect about, with the so many questions and the so many issues that we women encounter in our careers, that the first thing is that we have to know our why. The why is a reason. So one of the best things that can help you if you're deliberating, discerning, or if you were switched to another career of you would pursue this work here or go there or whatever, or magsisimula ka ba ng negosyo, or ito ba yung para sa akin. What I would like you to do is actually ask yourself why. Your why. Is it just to finance you? Why is it that you want to do something? Because I believe the reason why we do things will fuel why do we keep doing it. Sorry, but I would take most of my own experience, for example. I hope you don't mind that, but we always have to have a meaning on why we do a career. Our careers are not just simply to earn money. Our careers, I believe, ever since I heard this, I embrace it. I heard this when I was a very young counselor. I think about 21, 22. Narinig ko na to from Brother Bo Sanchez. Our work our professions are actually our our vocations. Magkasama siya. So we can actually treat whatever you're working at, we can look at it, Lord, is this the way you would like me to use my God-given talents to share to the world and to bless more people? So kung ano man yung sinasabi natin na trabaho natin, kung ano man yung trabaho natin, friends, we need to tell ourselves, is this a way to help people? Is this a way to actually use my God-given talents? It's this a way to bless my family and to bless other people? So kung ano man yon, you look at it, is your career doing that? For the mothers, the women who are here, are you doing just that? I think you are. And if you look at your career as that, it's not about the money. It's not about the monetary value. And when we have defined, why am I doing this? Is it because for the purpose of helping? Is it because this is my fulfillment and I'm happy to help through maybe being a frontliner? Or maybe even though that I'm in the back room, I work in the accounting, but it helps other people to understand numbers, to understand the system better. So if we align it with that, I believe that work will have a very profound meaning at mas masaya siyang gawin. At kahit na napapagod tayo, I have to say that, kahit na napapagod tayo sa trabaho, kahit na minsan parang we want to give it all to get up, we want to give it up, we can actually say that, ay, this is my vocation. And there are days that we would do work even if we don't get paid. Honestly, yun siya. But I know that, ako rin sinasabi ko sa sarili ko, there are work that we would do without getting paid. But we know that God will pay us differently. Right? So the first thing is the why. Why are you doing your work? Your profession is also your vocation. So that's the first thing that I would like you to reflect about. So I hope that you align your profession as your personal vocation. Because if you see it as a vocation, you see it in connected to your faith. You see it connected to the mission that God created you, that God created you to be. Okay, the second. So the first one is the reason, that is the why in our work. The second is the season. Ito, favorite ko to. Bakit? So, kung una yung reason, bakit mo ginagawa mo, nakakatulong ka ba? Meron ka bang talentong nagagamit? The second is the season. Why? Friends, aminin natin, we tend to compare, right? We tend to compare, bakit siya? Contemporary ko lang siya. Bakit siya? Ganito na. Bakit siya? Nakabili na siya ng ganyan. Bakit siya? Okay, friends, if we look at careers as an endless pursuit of just getting, of just achieving, of just, what do you say, adding up to ourselves, and then hindi matatapos yon. Because naniniwala ako meron tayong season. Bakit ko sinabing meron season? Yung tanong na paano kung maiwanan ako ng iba? Because each person has a season. We have different timelines. We even have different news feed. So look at it that way, that we have different seasons. I have a friend, ang ginawa niya, um, I have a good friend na nauna sa kanya yung mag-asawa, barely out of medical school. Nag-asawa siya agad, hindi pa siya nagpo-pursue ng kanyang specialization. Nag-asawa siya, she has kids, and then after that, she went back to actually pursuing work at the same time pursuing her specialization. So, it was possible. While others, sige, magtatapos muna ako ng pag-aaral, magdudoktor muna ako, at saka ako mag-aasawa. Kanya-kanya lang tayo ng season. And when somebody asked me before, do you really have to give up work to be with your kids? Sabi ko, not entirely. Not entirely. Because for me, it's the why. My why is actually to help other people. But the primary people that I would like to help is my family. So kaduktong yon yung season na kailangan kong tumigil sa trabaho because I need to monitor my two kids because nobody will look after them. That time, really, kung meron naman na tumitingin, kung meron naman akong option nun, I think that I would not have really took that leap of faith. But since God did not give me any option, so ibig sabihin, okay, kailangan mong kailangan mong tumigil sa trabaho. And it's just a season. I even told myself that this is just a season. Hindi forever that you're going to be stay at home. Hindi forever that you're going to attend your kids because one, they grow up. And then second, I have my profession. Kaya I don't know if you've heard it, me share this, that one of the things that I reminded myself when I gave up work is that I should take care of my worth. I should take care of my profession because that is mine and nobody can take that away from me. And even if I have my kids, I have these skills and abilities that I should keep doing because that's again the reason why I'm pursuing my career. Am I making sense, friends? So yung season, kung itong season na, okay, may in-offer sa yung bagong trabaho, may in-offer sa'yo na bagong opportunities sa trabaho, ma-promote ka, maiba ka, or ma-destino ka somewhere, you also look at the season in your life. Is it temporary? Will the other areas of my life be okay if I do this? Yan. So, there was a time naman, I think pre-pandemic, I was traveling a lot. And one of the participants in one of the forums asked me, Doc, buti pinapayagan ka po ng asawa mo na mag-travel. Sabi ko, ba't naman hindi niya ako papayagan? Also, because I believe that my kids are bigger. Ang sa akin kasi nung maliit sila, nung sobrang liit sila when they were when they're toddler and then they're preschool, I gave them the best of myself. So I believe nung nag PhD ako, my daughter is starting also with preschool and my son is starting with grade school. So sabi ko, ang dami ko na invest sa kanila in their earlier years. Wala naman sigurong masama kung mag-invest din ako sa sarili ko kasi hindi naman ako full-time working then. I reminded myself then, in that season, it's temporary. And I reminded myself that, okay, you can start PhD, you can start postgraduate studies, but I have one rule. I have one rule for myself. I should not allow that the time that should be for my kids be tampered upon or be, override. I should not allow my PhD or graduate school time override the time I have for my kids. Ibig sabihin, if we have plans on a Sunday afternoon or we have parties to go to that they like or if they have school affairs, hindi ang priority ko sila pa rin. So, anong ginagawa ko? I have those days that I would wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. on a Saturday or some working days so that I can do my writings, I can do papers, I can, prepare for PhD class para hindi siya sasagabal sa trabaho at hindi rin siya sasagabal sa oras ko para sa family. And I feel that, wow, I was able to do that. And only because it's that season. It's a season that the season called me to do that already. It's the season wherein I can do that. And how would I know if it's the season? I don't know. It's just that I feel that I have given a lot already for my kids. So I think here, what I'm saying here is that there's no one size fits all. Walang perfect sa akin, walang perfect sa inyo. We have to learn how to actually use our inner wisdom and look at the circumstances in our life to check, is this okay to do it now? Is this okay to, to be on top of things? So, I would like you to really realize this, na kanya-kanya tayo talaga ng timeline. So, check your season. Check your season because it will tell you. It will actually teach you a lot. So, are we learning, friends? So, thank you for being here. Oh, hi, Shine. I miss attending your classes. Oh, I hope you're well, Miss Shine. And thank you, Belle. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Mara, my dear, for sending stars ang aking friend in the US. Okay. Number 3, so there's the reason and there's the season and there's the intentions. Anong ibig sabihin ng intention? Bakit mo ginagawa yan? Bakit ka nag-aaral, Doc? Bakit ka nagtitake ng classes? Why do you think that you need to pursue that? It has to be connected to your purpose. It has to be connected to your worth also. Because we women, while people will tell us, okay na yan. Pero tayo rin naman makakaalam what will make us grow. I was because also if we put intentions like what I told you, I put intentions on how I would like to pursue my graduate studies. So I started in 2012 and I finished it 2018. So it took me 6 years. Is it fast? Actually, if it's in PhD, it is because I'm not full-time studying. It is part-time. I was raising kids, I was keeping a career, and I was studying. It's just that my work is not the traditional 8 to 5. It's not the traditional work that many of us are doing. But also, it took a lot of effort and intention. Kailangan kilala natin yung sarili natin. Kailangan intentional tayo sa mga bagay. Like what I shared earlier, gumigising ako ng maybe 3 a.m. to do papers. That's very intentional. Para hindi ko masagasaan yung oras na I have to spend time with my family. Also, are you what are that's being intentional in your action. Another is that being intentional in our purpose. Why do we do what we do? So one thing that we need to learn is that is this career, am I just driven by money? Peso? Or is it or am I driven by somebody? Is it by person? Kasi nakikita ko siya eh. Okay yun, gusto ko siya. But tingnan natin, relevant ba sa akin yung ginagawa niya? You know, many women would reach that point that we are actually we're comparing ourselves to other people. We're comparing ourselves to how others do it. There's nothing wrong. But friends, ladies, women, moms, do not get stuck in comparing. Gawin niyo lang yan para mag-benchmark. Pero wag niyong gagawin yan para magbumaba yung and bumaba yung worth niyo sa sarili niyo para i-compare niyo yung na-achieve na ibang tao at na-achieve niyo. And do not also make other persons as your total peg. Gusto ko lahat ng ginawa niya. Kasi iba-iba tayo eh. So, make sure that your intention is actually not compromising you as a person. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Don't let your intention to develop yourself, don't let your intention to do a career compromise yourself and your worth. Ang ibig ko sabihin, minsan, dahil sa kagustuhan natin kumita, magandang intensyon. We would like, gusto ko talaga makapagpatayo na ng bahay, ang dami kong pangarap, kina-compromise natin yung ating pagkatao, yung ating values. Ayan, nangyari ba to? Alam mo, importante sa iyong pamilya, tinawagan ka ng trabaho, ang ganda ng package, ang ganda ng trabaho, pero it will entail you to have longer work hours. It will entail you to leave the house very early. So, 'di ba? Or malapit ka nga sa trabaho mo pero parang alipin ka naman sa trabaho. So, you have to see which one would actually make you the best person that you are. I believe that any career will actually be aligned with their values and will help us to become the best version of ourselves. If our profession is not helping us become the best version of ourselves, it's showing us our negative side, not actually enriching our good side, you have to think twice. You have to think twice, bakit ba ako nandito? Because naniniwala ako and I think studies will prove that, yes, money may be fueling you to keep working, but if your well-being is suffering, money will not be enough to fuel it. If your worth as a person is deteriorating also, then that career it's not worthy enough. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Are we still here? Okay. So the first is reason, the second is season, the third is intention, the fourth area, passion and competence. It has to be both. Passion and competence, or another word for competence is potential. Yan, para parehong P. So, passion and potential. Many people would say, passion ko talaga to eh. But, it's not always that. It can be our passion, but are we really gifted there? Is it really our potential? I really have heard this. So it takes a lot of humility to actually admit na passion ko nga, pero baka naman I'm called for this, but actually just a hobby. Hindi talaga yung pupurso ko. For example, right, I do soaps. Friends, I do soaps. I do handmade soaps. I do handcrafted balms. I have a very small store called in Instagram. It's called Self Care Maker. All the artisan soaps are made by yours truly. It's a good passion of mine. It's a passion project. But many people are asking me, why don't you offer classes to make soaps so that you can teach other people? Ikaw na magturo, kaya mo naman. Kaya ko, pero mas may magaling sa akin yung teacher ko. I can make soaps for you, but I will not teach you how to make soaps because I would respect other people who are doing that and who are more competent on that. But come now, we are talking about this topic that I so love, and I know I'm talented. I'm not bragging, but I know that this is really both my passion and this is actually where my potential is. It's, 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Pero dun sa isang side ng buhay ko, if it's just passion, but the potential is very minimal, and then it will take a lot of effort. So why would we spend, honestly, I believe this, why would we spend most of our time fulfilling just our passion, or may potential ka nga but it's not firing you up, it's not giving you life, and then it's not actually exponential. But when your passion and potential aligns, friends, when your passion and potential aligns, ang ganda nun. That's exponential kasi work becomes play. See, nakikipagdaldalan ako sa inyo ngayon, nagtatrabaho ko, hindi ako kumikita. You are sending stars for support, but it's going to the tech that I pay to do this. But I am still doing it, and that is passion. That is exactly what passion is about. If you close your eyes and you think that your potential, you're using it for God's glory, even though that you don't get paid in everything you do, you still do it. That's passion. Kaya whenever I would talk to students, that they would ask me, Doc, what is a good topic for thesis? Especially the graduate school. My answer to them, what topic are you passionate about? Because if you're not passionate about your topic, and then your potential is failing you, there's nothing to fuel. There's nothing to fuel your drive to finish. But if you're passionate about what you're doing and your potential is good, the two will actually be in sync with each other. Wow, it's going to be amazing. So is this a good point for you? Always check, is my career really my passion? And am I really gifted? Am I really have the potential in this work? So also, when we check our passion and our potential, we have to actually uh, align it to the fifth one. So the first one I told you, what do we need to consider regarding our career? The first one is reason. The second one is our season. The third one is our intentions, and the fourth is our passion and potential, and the fifth is actually our sense of mission. Ay, nako, friends. I can just go on talking about this because I believe that kaya naman tayo nagkatrabaho kasi hindi lang para sa sarili natin. I've heard a lot of people, ang ganda ng trabaho nila, but they get burned out. They don't find much meaning anymore. Kahit ang ganda-ganda ng posisyon, this happens because, our lives are like a canister, or this one. It has to flow. Like in a vessel, kung puro blessing yan, o sige, ang dami mong blessing. Pero paano yan pag napuno na? Hindi natin lalabas, hindi natin i-share. So the sense of mission is that our work, the work that we do, has a sense of mission. Meron tayong natutulungan. Meron mga ibang it's not just helping financially, but helping them with the talents and the abilities we have. And it's actually, that sense of mission is living a life of significance. Anong ibig ko sabihin dito? I think maraming beses yun nang narito sa akin, especially if you're a regular coffee breaker. So, lagi ko sinasabi, I always quote from Brother Bo Sanchez when he said that success, it's about us, but significance, it's us helping others. Success, it's about our achievements. So, ang achievements natin, so anong itong talento ko to, itong degree, itong award, itong malaking sweldo, itong posisyon na to, paano ko to gagamitin? Hindi lang para sa akin. So for example, you have a very good position at work, you are in a decision-making body, alam mo naman na your company is earning, oh, maybe we should offer these things. Maybe we should and you know that you are in that position to decide for the welfare of your team. Then, oh, I think it's good for us to do this program, to help not just the employees, but maybe their families. Just to give an example here, I have a very very good friend. She's a president of a maritime company, a male's work, but she's a woman. And then what she put really is something that I think a woman like her can actually do. It's it's actually what hindi lang basta para kumita yung kumpanya, pero in-expand pa nila yung foundation to give scholarship, college scholarship doon sa pinaka laylayan ng lipunan, pinakasulok ng Pilipinas na walang nakakarating ng mga other NGOs. Yan, isa yun. Another thing is that they don't only take care of their crew or the welfare of their employees, they also take care of the families. They also reach out to the families of their employees, and even not just their employees but their crew. And now that in the quarantine season, because of that capacity, she's in the leadership position to say that, okay, this is the scheme that we can do. We're going to put their well-being strategies in between work so that we can take care of each other. And this, isn't it amazing? So, nandun ka sa posisyon para mag-decide to make others people lives better, hindi lang para kumita. So, I think it's different for many of us. And yun yung sinasabi ko na nag-flow ng maayos yung blessing. If our work, even though we in a corporate position, even though we're in a business, meron tayong natutulungan. I have a good friend who is she's my mentor and my soaps and the craft that I do. She employed people to do her incense, and it's actually handmade. Yes, mas mahal. But the thing is, she's paying people. Mga nawalan ng trabaho ngayong pandemya, nag-employ siya. So, pwede namang gawin ng machine, yes, but less quality and hindi ka nakatulong. So, hindi ba? May kasamang sakit ng ulo, pero may kasama yun sa package, maraming challenges, but I believe that that sense of mission is giving life, not just money to us, but to other people. Am I, because any career that we pursue, friends, if there will be a time in our lives that tatanungin natin sarili natin, so ano ba to? Ito na ba yung na-achieve ko? Nakatulong ba ako? So after I have raised my kids, tanggal na dito yung palaki natin mga anak natin. And then what did I do? One sense of mission that I fulfilled. Did I make life better for someone else? I think that is, we can look at role models of women na ganun yung ginagawa sa buhay. And I really challenge you, in our most simplest way, baka meron tayong pwedeng tulungan. Kasi it doesn't stop just because you have a position. It can be actually, you can turn that little opportunities that you have. If you think you would like to pursue and develop more your God-given talents. If you are a mother, hindi naman yon if you're a woman, this pandemic might be a good opportunity for you to check what really matters and to actually check, would I want to go back and pursue this so that I can help more, I can do more, I can give more. Kasama yun, friend. So, you have to check that. You have to check that a work it is our career as women should have a reason, meaning our why. It has to have, you have to honor your season. Yes, this is the season that I'm called to be a full-time mom, or to tone down my career, to say no to meetings, to say no to social life. But then because I'm preparing myself for something bigger. Kasi hindi naman to forever. So it's a temporary season. Another, it has to have very clear intention for yourself and for other people. And then the last, no, the fourth, you have to have both potential and passion together. You're doing something that you really, really love. And lastly, friends, I believe that as women, our work should have a sense of mission. Look for women, especially women leaders, who can actually help us discern and see na parang gusto ko yung ginawa niya, na fulfill niya yung mandato niya galing sa Panginoon. I think ganun na lang yung sukatan natin. Will this career, will this work, will this path, will this business, I would like to reflect, will this help me become the woman God meant for me to be? Will this help me be a vessel of blessing to other people? And will this mission cum profession will actually give me more meaning and give me and make me more life giving to the people around me. So that's about it. I hope that this episode is really helpful. I know I can see a lot of friends, a lot of women. Thank you, Eli. Thank you, Belle. Thank you, Faye. I miss you, Faye. Thank you, Mara. Sabihin niyo sa akin dyan, ano yung pinaka-striking dito? Ano yung pinaka-striking? Pwede ba ako magkwento ng konti, friends? Pwede pa ba ako magkwento? Is our time's up? As I said earlier, our career should be the path for you to be the woman meant for you to be. Huwag niyong panghinayangan, huwag mong panghinayangan na minsan kailangan mong tumigil. Huwag mong panghinayangan ng isang bagay na parang maganda, pero actually, hindi pala. Kasi lahat yan, everything will make sense and everything will be connected to the way God prepared us to be. Because come April, I will have a different role in the ministry. I will be entering part-time mission work. But it's very exciting. I know it will be challenging, pero ito lang yung nakakasiguro ko. Hindi ako papabayaan ni Lord at hinanda niya ako para dun sa mission na yun. Yan. Kita naman siguro that I am excited. But what I realize is that hindi ko magagawa yung isang bagay na gagawin ko ngayon kung hindi ako nahanda ng buhay. Kung hindi ko in-honor yung reason, kung hindi ko in-honor yung season, if my intentions are not clear, and also if my passion and potential did not align, and I did not have a sense of mission. I stopped working, I shifted, not my career, but I shifted to different things when I pursue this role, lagi kong tinatanong, Faye, you're telling me, ate, try this on Kumu. Madami akong pang-gift doon. You're so cute. Yeah. But, ito, minsan may nagsabi sa akin, bakit hindi ka na lang mag-pursue ng pagiging influencer? Bakit hindi ka hindi ka mag-Kumu? Bakit hindi mo gawin tong this and that? Okay, babalik ako dun sa why. Babalik ako dun sa intention. Babalikan ko yung mga yon. Kailangan ba? Baka ma-dissuade ako dun sa sense of mission sa kanong profession. Are you getting me? Kaya it's always that nakalatag sa akin yan. Bakit ko gagawin na isang bagay? It becomes actually my guide in all the decisions that I do. When I give up work, am I still aligned to my mission? Yes, because it's for my kids. Am I giving up work I did not give up a career. I gave up only the work. But I still pursue the career. Bakit ko ginawa yung PhD ko? Bakit hindi ko to ginawa? Bakit hindi ako nag full-time as a professor or as a college instructor? Kasi meron akong ina-align na mission, meron akong ina-align na purpose sa buhay ko. Meron akong big reason why I do things. So, I hope that this is helpful for you. Kaya napaka-critical ng one, the reason why you do things. Napaka-critical din dahil konektado dyan yung season, konektado dyan yung intention, at napaka-critical yung self-awareness of our passion and our potential because doon ko konekta yung our sense of mission and why we do things. So, that's about it. I hope this is a very worthwhile topic for you in Coffee Break as we celebrate our womanhood, as we celebrate being in a pink of our health, as we celebrate, you know, 2 years worth of coffee break, 2 years worth of coffee, 2 years worth of faith life, 2 years worth of all these discussions on well-being. I hope that this has blessed you. Hindi ako nagka-sign out of coffee break, but I am just sharing with you the joy and the excitement of being with you. So if you would like to bless Coffee Break, especially as it moves towards its third year, please, you can send it through stars or you can actually send us an email. Send me a message here so we can send you our GCash details. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat, friends. Please share the good news of Coffee Break, especially for women like us who needs to really imbibe and really have to journey to become the woman God created us to be. So friends, hold hands pa rin tayo as we move forward to the third year of Coffee Break. This is Dr. Michele Alignay. Thank you for joining me. Magandang hapon, magandang araw, magandang buhay sa ating lahat. God bless you.